Good morning, guys. Just a mountain girl here. I am on my very first solo summit trip, and I am in the Mount Evans Wilderness. I am trying for Epaulet, Epaulie, or Epaulet, however you want to pronounce it. And the last one is Rosalie Peak. You can see, so I've already done, this is the top of where I am right now. The first one, which is Epaulie. Looking back at Rosalie behind me, and I'll come down Rosalie and hit that one over there, which is Epaulie. So I'm doing a little out of order. That up there is Mount Evans. I have done that one previously. And then, which you can't see right now because it's kind of hidden, but there's the Sawtooth, which is a class 3 traverse. And you could summit Bierstadt, its neighbor, right there. The mountains that I'm doing today are 13, 323, 13, 530, and 575, something like that. I don't know. I have the signs. But anyway, it's only about a 5.5, 6 mile trip. So it's something I knew I could do on my own. And there's no exposure or anything like that. It's just getting up and getting down in time, which I'm about to lose quite a bit of elevation and then have to summit Rosalie. You can kind of see it goes down into this valley and then up again, which might make more sense for me to just go ahead and hit this over here, which is Epaulet, and do that. That makes much more sense. That's probably why the other people were doing it that way. Anyway, I will check in with you. I'm not gonna check in with you when I hit Epaulie because it's just over here. It's a minimal loss and gain. Technically, it doesn't count because you're not losing enough and gaining enough elevation. But hey, if I'm doing 3 peaks, I'm doing 3 peaks. But I will check in with you from the top of Rosalie Peak. Have a great day. Okay, I decided to check in at the summit of Epaulie because it's about to get real interesting. I have to, which is nothing I haven't done before, but I have to mountain goat my way down this. So all down this, and then walk across and climb that. That is Rosalie Peak. So I will check in with you when I get over there. So I have decided not to do the 3rd peak. I kind of want to save that one for another time, I guess. Do the longer route so it feels like more of an accomplishment. That sounds silly, but that's like an 11-mile route. To do just that one if you come up from the other side. But I also promised my boyfriend, Brad Dallas, that we would go mountain biking tomorrow. Just giving you a view behind me. And if I go down all of this and go up that, I don't think I'll have the legs to mountain bike tomorrow. And I really want to do that. So I'm just gonna skirt this ridge here and kind of see what the views are like and enjoy myself and not worry too much about the time. There's some clouds in the distance too that kind of makes me hesitant to keep going as well. Mountains create their own weather, and it's always okay to turn back. It's always okay to not finish something as opposed to getting yourself into a dangerous situation, whether that is weather or altitude sickness or just sheer exhaustion. When you're exhausted and you're at elevation, because all of this hike, I mean, I started at, just about 13,000 feet. So everything is above tree line. Everything I'm doing is at elevation. You're at elevation a long time, you just start to make poor choices, and that leads to disaster. Injuries and, like I said, altitude sickness and whatnot. So I will check back in with you as I see some beautiful things. I'll turn it around just so you can see. That's when I was coming down. But there's the rest of the front range there. Rosalie. So just very beautiful area here. Again, Mount Evans Wilderness. I did summit Epaulet and Epaulie. Both of those are 13ers, so I had the signs to prove them that I was there. I forgot my summit beer, but I think I'm going to get to a spot and sit down and maybe enjoy some whiskey. So these are mountain goats. They are always up here on Mount Evans. I've driven up here to do some other stuff. I've hiked up here. They are always here. It's amazing that they survive in this high altitude. And not only survive, but they thrive up here. They're pretty used to people, so I won't get any closer to this. This is just where my route took me, right by them. I was lucky enough to get to see them before I got back to my car, so I take this as a blessing to see these beautiful creatures. This is just a mountain girl signing off. Did the summit of Epaulet and Epaulie. So again, signing off from the Mount Evans Wilderness. Have a great day, guys. Peace, love, and